Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've got 190E today, W201. It's a 2.6 straight 6 automatic. They're actually getting quite rare now, so I'm going to do a quick buyer's guide on what to look for in one of these, yeah? Guys, so obviously, with the age of a car, you're really just looking at rust, to be honest. So, inside of the arches here, you know, they tend to go kind of along here as well. And definitely near the jacking points, but this one's pretty solid. And the rear arches as well. So this is a good example in that way. It's pretty solid, yeah. And another area they really do go is just here, this panel, and here as well. So all of this, first point is always just to look out for the rust. And again, this one's very, very good. It's not got any kind of rust coming through, it's all been treated, so that's good. Same thing on this side, just the lower portion of the car. Obviously the front wings, they're just renowned to go here. Let's have a little look inside the boot as well. Right, so main thing, don't know if you can really see that, but you want to make sure it's pretty solid here on the boot floor itself. You want to really make sure it's complete, because obviously look, this jack and the tools and the spare tire, everything's here as well, but really it's hard to probably see on camera. You want to make sure that it's rust free, and little things like these light covers, yeah, things like this start to go missing now with the age, so you want to make sure that's complete. And this one is got the warning triangle as well. Another very common fault which this one is actually suffering from is the door cards tend to come away here as well. So this one, actually the window's not working, so I need to get that sorted. But you can see this is very common, especially on the back door cards. Inside they're actually built very well, so wear on the seats and things isn't always an issue, to be honest. This one's done 145,000 miles, and I'll just show you the condition of the driver's seat. Can see that, really good condition, and it's been, you know, really nice build quality on these. They just really don't make them like they used to. Another important thing on the 190Es is just here. You can really just see that there's a very minor crack just developing here, and that normally runs all the way through. You can buy panels now that replace this. Obviously it's not original, but it's like a panel that goes over it. But dashboard on this one is very good, but these can crack as well with age, yeah. And you just want to make sure that, you know, as much of the car you're getting is really period, yeah. Let's have a quick look what it's like under the bonnet as well. Right, so this one, you can see bonnet carpet is missing. So again, you want to make sure the car you're buying is as original as possible. And like I was saying, all these little covers and things, they do make a difference. Like look, this has got it, they go missing off, and you want to make sure there's no rust here where the suspension struts are. And this one's pretty solid. There's a few minor spots here, but nothing major. You can just see the build quality. I mean, look, this is the diagnostic port as well. Before they were all standardized to what we have today. OBD2 is what we have now. Just generally look, see how clean it is. I mean, this bit kind of perishing here, I haven't seen one without this. I don't think it's a big deal, to be honest. And you want to obviously check the water bottle, making sure that there's no oil and water mixing, and obviously run the car up to temperature and things. You want to make sure that, I mean, these are still readily available headlights, indicators, things like that. It's not a problem, and they don't really rust like a lot of cars. They rust on the stand panel here. These don't. They're just so well made. So, you know, it just shows how many are still actually on the road. Now, on a car like this, you do want to make sure all the electrics and everything are working. So let's fire it up. Talking about, you know, electric windows and so on and so forth. And a really important thing to watch out for is the oil pressure. When it's warmed up, it should sit between 2.5 to 3, yeah? So when you do it on a cold start, that's the oil pressure gauge there, and you're going to see it's going to be sitting on 3 straight away. Yeah, if you can just see that. All very nice, all very smooth. You can see the you can see the electric windows and things. They work on this. It's only this back one that's not working. Otherwise, all the rest they work. Even the sunroof, you want to make sure it's working. This one's great, very smooth. I think, you know, like I say most of the time, it really is a case of buying the best example that you can get. You know, this is all working. Let's see the. We want to try out the mirror as well. You can just see that there. It's all working. Engine sounds nice and good, smooth, and you of course want to let it run up to temperature, yeah? And look at that, sounds as smooth as anything, really good. Although a lot of people are after the manual, I actually think the auto is really nice. It really suits the character of the car. It sounds lovely, this one. So you just, like I keep saying, you know, it's just little things. Bottoms of the doors, these are in really good nick. And you know, doors and things very easy to find still. There are a lot around that don't rust. Sills are not bad at all on these. So you can just see the difference in the build quality that Mercedes have got compared to a lot of the other cars from this era. There's just so many more of them around. There are other things you want to do, like make sure the car is complete, like this first aid kit. Whoops, there we go. Right, so you want to make sure this first aid kit here is there. And even things like this, these perish these days, very hard to get hold of. So you want to try and buy the best, and you know, look after the rubber and things. You can treat it as well. So there are a lot of good products on the market these days. Right guys, so thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and share the video with your friends and family, and I'll see you in the next video. Let me know if you want me to take this for a test drive, and we'll do a separate video on that, yeah?